Good morning, dear students. Today I am going to start 5th standard, first semester mathematics. Everybody open page number 75. Today I am going to teach you second chapter. The name of the chapter is addition. What is addition? Here the definition is given. Addition operation tells us about the total objects and things. What does addition teach us? Addition operation tells us about the total objects and things. Okay, so it is adding. In that there are different properties. Addition properties. The first property is called as commutative property. The second property is called as associative property. We shall learn in detail what is the meaning of commutative property and what is the meaning of associative property. Before that, we shall learn little basics of addition. Here I have taken 2-digit number, that is 55. Another 2-digit number is 22. 55 is called as first addend. 55 is called as first addend. It is not add end, it is addend. A-D-D-E-N-D. Plus. Now I am adding, for 55 I am adding one number, another number. So you are using plus sign. 55 plus 22. What is 22? 22 is called as second addend. Okay, now 55 plus 22. 55 first addend plus 22 second addend. We shall add it. How to add 55 plus 22? It's very easy. 5 plus 2. 5 is bigger number, 2 is a smaller number. So you have to add 5 plus 2. 5 in the mind, 2 on fingers. After 5, 6, 7. 5 plus 2 gives you 7. Now go to the next number. Again 5 plus 2. 5 in the mind, 2 on fingers. After 5, 6, 7. 5 plus 2 is 7. Therefore, the total of 55 and 22 is 77. Hope you understood how to add now. So first addend plus second addend gives you the total. The first number written for addition is called as first addend. The second number written for addition is called as second addend. First addend plus second addend gives you total, or it is also called as sum. Okay, 55 plus 22 is equals to 77. This 77 is the result of addition. I taught you in the earlier classes also. The result of addition is called as sum, or it is also called as total. The result of addition is called as total. The result of subtraction is called as difference. The result of multiplication is called as product. And the result of division is called as quotient. So we shall deal regarding the result of subtraction, multiplication and division in the further classes. Now we shall learn in detail what is addition and the different properties of addition. Is that clear? Now we shall shift to the textbook exercise. Addition properties. Commutative property. What is commutative property? When two numbers are added, the sum is the same regardless of the order of the addends. Now, what is the meaning of order of the addends? I will tell you. The first addend is 504. The second addend is 201. 504 plus 201 gives you the total, that is sum as 705. That is 705. How? Let us see. 4 plus 1 is 5. 0 plus 0 is 0. 5 plus 2 gives you 7. 5 in the mind, 2 on fingers. After 5, 6, 7. So the total or the sum of the first and second addend, that is 504 plus 201 is 705. So here it is very clearly solved in the example. So instead of taking the textbook example, I have solved with a simple example for you. Let us see this. Consider this. Okay, consider this. Consider the value of a as 2. See, a can have any value, but we are assigning it some value. The value of a is 2. The value of b is 3. It is for our understanding. The value of a is 2. The value of b is 3. Now, I will check how to add with a and b. That is, a plus b is equals to b plus a. What is a plus b? A plus b means the value of a is 2 plus the value of b is 3. So in place of a you write 2 plus as it is. In place of b you write 3. A plus b means 2 plus 3 is equal to b plus a. What is b? B is again the value of b is 3 plus the value of a is 2. So below b you write 3 and below a you write 2. Now let us check. A plus b is 2 plus 3. A plus b is 2 plus 3. What is 2 plus 3? 2 plus 3 gives you 5. How? 3 in the mind, 2 on fingers. After 3, 4, 5 is equal to b plus a. What is b plus a? B plus a is 3 plus 2. 3 in the mind, 2 on fingers. 3 in the mind, 2 on fingers. After 3, 4, 5. So 3 plus 2 gives you 5. Therefore, what is a plus b? The value of a plus b, that is 3 plus 2 plus 3 is 5. What is b plus a? The value of b plus a is 3 plus 2. That is 3 plus 2 is 5. Ultimately, what we have to try to understand here is a plus b is 5. B plus a is also 5. Here the order is changed. The order of the first numbers are a plus b. The order of the second numbers are b plus a. So the order is changed here. A plus b has become b plus a. That is 2 plus 3 has become 3 plus 2. Though you change the order, you get the same result. That is 5 is equal to 5. Hope you understood this. See here, I have solved it in the margin. 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 is again 5. For both you got the same answer. Even after changing the order, you got the answer, you got the sum, you got the total same. So this property is called as commutative property. What is it called as? Commutative property. We shall once again try to understand what is commutative property. Commutative property means when two numbers are added, the sum is the same. The sum is the same regardless of the order of the addends. Order means I taught you. It may be 201 plus 504. It is nothing but 201 plus 504. Or you can change the order like 504 plus 201. See, 201 plus 504 is 705. 504 plus 201 is again 705. Okay, so even after changing the order, you got the result same. This property is called as commutative property. What is it called as? Commutative property. Next, we shall try to understand what is associative property. What is associative property? For associative property, I have taken one easy example for you. Take A is equals to 2, B is equals to 3, A is equals to 2, B is equals to 3 and C is equals to 4. Dear students, never think that the value of A is always 2. You can take whatever value you want. For you to make easy, I have taken simple numbers. A is 2, B is 3 and C is 4. Now see, A plus B plus C. Here I have grouped A and B is equal to, again A plus B plus C. I have grouped here B and C is equal to A plus C plus B. I have grouped here first addend and third addend. First addend and third addend plus B. See here, first addend and second addend grouped A plus B plus C. Here first addend as it is, second addend and third addend B plus C is grouped. Here A plus C, that is first addend and third addend is grouped and B is left aside, that is second addend. Now let us check how it works out. A plus B plus C, what is the value of A? The value of A is 2. The value of A is 2. Below A you write 2 within bracket plus. What is the value of B? The value of B is 3 plus. What is the value of C? The value of C is 4. So A plus B plus C is 2 plus 3 plus 4 is equal to, as it is, whatever is there in the bracket you write in bracket only. A plus B is in bracket, therefore 2 plus 3 comes in bracket, is equal to A plus B plus C. What is the value of A? 2 plus. What is the value of B? 3 plus the value of C? 4. Here A is 2 as it is outside plus B and C are in bracket, therefore the value of B and C, that is 3 plus 4, should be in the bracket. I hope that you understood how to substitute the value. If you write the value of letters below the letter, the value which is given here, if you write it below the letter, this process is called as substitution. Okay, now we have substituted the value of A, B and C. Now here the third part, that is A plus C plus B. A and C, that is first and the third addend, is within the bracket. What is the value of A? A is substituted as 2 plus C is substituted as 4. A plus C is 2 plus 4 plus, as it is 2 plus 4 should be in bracket. Why? Because A plus C is in bracket, so 2 plus 4 should be in bracket plus B as it is. Now what is the value of B? 3. Now you have to solve whatever is in the bracket first. A plus B, that is 2 plus 3. What is 2 plus 3? 2 plus 3 is 5. Right below 2 plus 3, 5 plus, as it is 4 as it is equal to, this part is done. Now A is 2, write 2 as it is, plus. What is 3 plus 4? B plus C is 3 plus 4. What is 3 plus 4? 3 plus 4 is 4 in the mind, 3 on fingers, after 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 plus 3 is 7. So below 3 plus 4 you write it as 7. Now the third part, A plus C within a bracket plus B. What is A plus C? A is 2 plus C is 4 plus B, that is 3 as it is. What is in the bracket? You add first. 2 plus 4. What is 2 plus 4? 4 in the mind, 2 on fingers, after 4, 5, 6. So 2 plus 4 is 6 plus, as it is 3 as it is. So I hope till here you have understood. Now 2 plus 3, 5 plus 4 as it is. Now 5 plus 4. What is 5 plus 4? 5 in the mind, 4 on fingers, after 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. 5 plus 4 is 9. So what is the value of A plus B plus C? You got 9. So I will hide it for some time. Now A as it is 2 plus B plus C is 3 plus 4. 2 as it is, 2 is outside the bracket, keep 2 as it is, plus 3 plus 4. What is 3 plus 4? 3 plus 4 is 7. Now you have to add 7 plus 2. Big is 7, small is 2. 7 in the mind, 2 on fingers. 7 in the mind, 2 on fingers. After 7, 8, 9. So 2 plus 7 is 9. So what is the idea here? A plus B plus C gives you 9 again. Even after changing the group. A plus B is grouped here. B plus C is grouped here. Now what is grouped here in the third part? In the third part, the grouped one is A and C. A is the first addend and C is the third addend. A plus C, 2 plus 4 plus B as it is. What is 2 plus 4? 6. 2 plus 4 is 6 plus 3 as it is. Now you have to add 6 plus 3. 6 in the mind, 3 on fingers. After 6, 7, 8 and 9. So what did you get? A plus C plus B? 9. So the conclusion here is A plus B plus C is 9. This A plus B plus C is 9. This A plus C plus B is 9. For commutative property, we are just changing the two addends, A plus B, B plus A. Here in associative property, what are we doing? In associative property, we are taking the three different letters, that is three different addends, and changing the order by grouping them. If you group using three numbers or three addends, that property is called as associative property. If you take only two addends or two letters and interchange them, interchange A to B as B to A, then it is called as commutative property. Associative property has three different letters, that is three different addends. A plus B plus C, A and B is grouped, that is first two addends are grouped. A plus B plus C, here second two addends are grouped, second two addends are grouped. A plus C plus B, here first and the third addend is grouped. So for A plus B plus C, you got 9. A plus B plus C, again you got 9. A plus C plus B, you got 9. So everywhere you got 9 as the result. So what is the grouping property? This grouping property is also called as associative property, or you can say associative property is also called as grouping property. Students, just make it clear, when it is associative property, you have only two letters or two numbers. When you have three letters or three numbers, you can frame commutative property, which is also called as grouping property. Same is solved here in your textbook. Associative property, when three or more numbers are added, when three or more numbers are added, the sum is the same regardless of the grouping of the addends. Here one example they have given, 10 plus 20 plus 30. What is 10? 10 is A. What is 20? B. What is 30? C. Is equal to 10 plus 20 plus 30. Again what is 10? A plus 20 is B. 30 is C. What did they do here? 10 plus 20, it is A plus B. They have grouped. Here A plus B plus C. A plus B they have grouped 10 and 20. Here they have grouped 20 and 30. That is 10 plus, that is A plus, what is grouped here? B plus C. See here, first to solve whatever is in the bracket. 10 plus 20 is how much? 30 plus as it is, 30 as it is. Here 10 as it is, 10 as it is, plus as it is. What is 20 plus 30? 20 plus 30 is 50. Now the last step, what is 30 plus 30? 30 plus 30 gives you 60. What is 10 plus 50? 10 plus 50 gives you 60. So 10 plus 20 plus 30 by grouping 10 and 20 is 60. 10 plus 20 plus 30 by grouping 20 and 30 you get 60. This property is called as associative property, or it is also called as grouping property. Students, here 10, 20 and 30 are like A, B and C. Here 2, 3 and 4 are like A, B and C. So I have explained you both textbook example and both my own example, so that you should understand it very clearly. Now we shall shift to the third property. Okay, the third property is the sum of any number and 0 is always number itself. I will repeat it once again. The sum of any number, the sum of any number means it can be any number. The sum of any number and 0. What is the meaning of and in mathematics? And means plus. The sum of any number plus 0 is always the number itself. For example, textbook example I will teach you first. 12 plus 0. What is 12 plus 0? You 12 only. So any number is 12 and is plus 0. 12 plus 0 gives you 12 again back. So the sum of any number and 0 is always the number itself. Number itself means you got back 12. In the same way here, see here, now there is 0. What did I add for 0? 0 plus 5. What did I add? 0. For 0 I added 5. 0 plus 5. What did you get back? You got back the number itself. 0 plus 5 is 5 itself. Or opposite of that. Instead of 0 plus 5, 5 plus 0. What is 5 plus 0? I have 5 rupees with me. I added 0 rupees. What is 5 rupees? You know, I have 5 rupee coin in my pocket. I have added 0 rupee. What is 0? 0 is nothing. Adding 0 means adding nothing. If I add 0 to any number, you get back the same number. See here, this is my pocket. My pocket is empty. What does that empty pocket mean? Empty pocket means 0. What is in my hand? How many rupees I have in my hand? 0 rupees. Are you getting me? Empty hand, empty pocket, empty bag, empty purse. They all are 0. 0 means nothing. For 0 add 5, you get back 5. For 5 you add 0, you get back 5. So what does we understand from this third property? Adding 0 to any number or adding any number to 0 gives back the number itself. See here, the sum of any number, I am revising it again, the sum of any number plus 0, like this. 5 plus 0, 5. 12 plus 0, 12. So this is the conclusion. The sum of any number and 0 is always the number itself. Now, addition of large numbers. Addition of large numbers. Here example is given. Add 6, 2, 9, 7, 8, 6, 5, 2, 4. Now, you may feel it difficult how to read it. I will read it for you. From right side you have to read ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, crore, 10 crore. So it is 62 crore, 97 lakh, 86,542. So you have written it here. Plus. And means always it is plus. So how to read this number? Ones, tens, hundreds, 1,000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, crore. So you have to write this number below the first number. So always write it from the right side, not left side. First you write 3 below 2. Next 7. Next 9. Next 5. Next 6. Next 3. Next 9. Next 2. Now we can add. How to add? 3 plus 2, 5. 3 in the mind, 2 on fingers. 3 plus 2 is 5. Next 7 plus 4.